Hey there Simmers, welcome back. Today I have a build video. We're starting here in Chestnut Ridge because I want to show you that I have cleared everything out. We have one person over here, our test sim, and they're going to be the one that we take around to do the residential ones. I didn't clear this one out, but we'll do that one later, so don't look at that. And I also left the lake up here, a little pond. I thought it was kind of neat to keep that included. So the first one I'm going to start with down here is the Rusty Horseshoe, which is the nightclub. So let's jump in and get started. We are working with an empty base here, and the style that I want to go for is sort of Western, but a modern Western. And as a little quick intro note, I did sort of sketch out what I kind of want for this and going from there. Just because sometimes it takes me a long time to build, and I didn't want it to be super focused on trying to make the shape. So by sketching it out a little bit earlier, I'm able to just jump in and we can get started. So this is sort of the basic shape that I want to do. Still the sort of barn look. Stretch that back for the moment so we can see what we're doing. I want to have this one here. This is going to be a short one, like that. And then we're going to do the same thing over on this other side. However, I want this one to be, it's off-centered a little. I want it to be sort of open. And I'm going to also be doing most things from either the base game or the Horse Ranch pack, and it's going to be in black for the most part. Oh, is that the only one from this pack? Oh, I see. So this, I wanted this one, but I guess it's not actually black. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's gray. So something kind of like that. So there's like one area that's open, one area that's closed. And then this is kind of like our basic shape. So it is still very like, you know, all these big roofs and whatnot. Thinking about it now, I think maybe I might want to bring this back a little. Also have this come back. This is what happens. I kind of sketch out an idea and then I'm like, wait a second. This could be really cool if we do this thing. So I was trying to kind of avoid that with this, but it looks like we're going to be in it anyway. But I kind of just want to make this sort of the same height as these other ones, as a sort of detail at this end. We'll bring this one out. Do we like that? All right, let's try again and see if I can get the effect that I want. I have something in mind, so I would like to see if I can actually do it. I think that's kind of what I want to do. And this sort of look, I'm actually going to be duplicating on the upper levels. Oh, this like pulled it forward. Let's bring that out. So on the front here, I would like to make it at least bump out maybe 3. And the reason that I am building it this way is because I want to have this room. I want it to be in a room when it's built. And then I will remove the walls, remove the ceilings, remove the floor. Because I actually want this to be an open space, but I would like it to be kind of classified as a room because then you can sort of paint things better. So this is where we're starting to get the look of like a modern farmhouse. I'm not totally in love with this, but we'll come back to this. This is the kind of front that I wanted. And also, I'm going to be getting rid of these end portions. Because when we put the roof on, let me make it a little bit brighter here. We're going to have some parts that are glass. We're going to have some parts that are metal. That's kind of the idea. Nope, not that one. But I would like the facade paint or whatever we end up having it, maybe be metal or whatever. I want it to sort of match. So we would get black, as dark as we can maybe. It may just end up being gray with this guy here. That texture may not stay, but we'll come back to that. So we have this sort of effect here. And then for the siding, I want to have something similar. We could do from the new pack just to try to stick with what we have. Yeah, I want this dark one on the building, and then I want to use a lighter one. And I don't know if maybe we should do like the horizontal for this sort of outcropping of the building. And then add a nice dark trim here to this. Maybe a gray? So this is sort of the shape that I was thinking and the style that I wanted to go for. Down here, oh, I didn't put the trim in. I think it was this one. See, this is where you get like this issue with like the rooms. I wanted them to be separate. So in order to do that, we'd have to either bring it out more or like slide it in less. You know what though? Now that I'm looking at it, it could be used as like an outdoor area specifically. We can still keep this zone. Let's pull the room out the whole way. And do we continue to pull out this? I mean, I kind of feel like that could work for us. I think this might still be our best bet here. But now I'm seeing that we should pull the whole entire thing forward. Just a little bit. This can be maybe an outdoor dance area or something. Or we could put it all up one. And it could be like a little elevated area. Or we could depress it down. I mean, we have options here. If we place in a little half wall, or really anything, I think what we could do is drop this down and then get rid of this little half wall. Remove wall. So now we sort of have this drop here, and we could do it again, and especially if we wanted to pull everything forward. All right, let's move on. We've got our basic shape. It will definitely be pushing and pulling as we are going. But I want to get some black and white doors here on the front. I want to get some nice large windows here on the second floor so we can kind of look in and see what's going on. I would like to get these very similar windows onto the back. Nicely spread out. What if we pull everything back by one? You know what, I've decided to pull everything back and just do it on one. I can't pull that all the way up. Great. You know what? We're just going back. We're going back to what I knew I wanted back in the day. All right, so that's the effect I wanted. We now have it on both sides. You are not centered. Okay, there we go. So we've got some nice big windows there, and on the front, I am going to grab 3 more of these, and we have this lovely looking structure here. And you can either come in there, that's going to be sort of the main front door, but over here on this side, I'm hoping that we can just choose the same color scheme and put 2 in there, or do we go with these doors? Nope. I think I want these. These are framed nicely in here. And by framed, I mean I placed it off center, so cool for me. Although it looks like now we have a little bit of a larger space on the interior side than what I was considering before, which I think I'm actually okay with. We'll slide everything down one. These are basically going to be tiny little bathrooms. And I want to put on these little barn doors. I don't know if the Sims will use these as bathroom doors and be okay with that. Like, I don't know if they're just gonna be like nervous, because technically you can see in them. You know what, maybe this is a bad idea. Let's just go back. Let's use our regular doors that we use for bathrooms. But now we have a little bit more privacy, I guess. Are those doors black or are they brown? Lights. We need lighting. grab a couple of small ones for in here. And then we're going to be way more on brand out here. I'm going to use these guys. That looks fine. Maybe we can do a small seating area or something in there. And also, let's grab a couple of windows from the same pack. I'm thinking just these guys. Placed nicely so you can see. And I apparently can't place things on center. That looks fine to me. Let's get maybe 2 over here. Side by side. I think it looks pretty good. Just keeping that area light. And then should we have some over here? So this is going to be where I want the horse areas to be. I still think we should have 2 in here. Okay, we're off center. That's great. Which is actually okay. Because then we can grab one of these guys and one of these guys. And they can sort of share. Everything is black and white, which is what I'm going for. I don't know, should we include a ball too? I mean, we might as well. To hanging out, you know, for the horsies. They are going to look a little bit offset from outside. Or do we put larger ones in? Probably don't want to smell everything that comes along with having horses around. So maybe we just leave it like that. That is kind of weird looking. Moved everything by 1. We are still looking good. I'll have to just adjust this roof, but I think it'll be fine. And then on the second floor area, I want to have something that's open. But I'm not sure how that's going to work because sometimes when you have the roofs that come in, if you try to like cut it out, cut spaces out, the roofs will come through into the floor. Well, that looked okay. So I think that did it. Now, if I try to bring it over here, of course, it's going to cut the windows out. Yeah, see, and then it does this thing. So I guess we'll have to keep it like this for now. And maybe we can have a section in the middle here. That way you could kind of come up here if you wanted to. Why are you like your own room? You don't need to be your own room. There we go. We do have roof placements enough for lights at either side and also over here, but I think we might just use the small ones for that. Maybe one there and one here. I'm not sure how we're going to get up here either. So that part's to be figured out. Last time there was just a ladder to come up, so I don't know if I want to do that or if I want to work on having some stairs up there. And then I wanted to have a nice light wallpaper on the inside and also this flooring, which is kind of old, like really kind of rustic. That's very, very brown. I was hoping for something more black. Okay, that's the one that I want. I kind of forgot my color scheme for a minute. So let's go back to the walls real quick because I want to do, I think, just a white in everything. White and black theme as much as I can. We'll do 2 archways here and here. And then what do we have for lighting? I think we'll have to do some subtle lighting for now at least. We might be able to change it out later. Let's get enough lighting in so we can see what's going on. That looks pretty good. We're starting off with a pretty nice shell. It is off center, but I do kind of like that because I think with the dance floor going in, let's see, is that a requirement that's here? No, but I do want it. So I want the specific one from this pack as well. I'm going to guess it's probably under skills. Yeah, this one. So the question is whether or not we want black or white. So black would fit in nicely here with our black and white theme. It's about the same size, or it is the same size as that opening, which is what I was hoping for. So there's the black and then there's like stark white, which I'm not thrilled by. So I think it's going to be that one. I wish there was a door that fit really nicely into here. Like you've got these guys that aren't the right height and nothing in here fits. But if we're going to have this back area, I feel like we need a door to get out there. The only one I can think of that would be slightly similar to that is this guy here. He's not even the right height. This one could potentially work. The problem is I don't know if everybody has that pack, so I don't know, it kind of seems like it may not be helpful for some. Hey, that's kind of cool there. I like it. Pull it back over. Well, that's all right. We have this for now. And the other thing I was thinking was the hexagon flooring from the Eco Lifestyle pack for actually outside. There and there. And we'll do like a little pathway. But I do want a little bit of green on the side. Kind of like that. All right, we'll get a bar in. Bar stool and a bar. Whoa. Let's give it a quick save. Not sure why it's jumping around. I'm going to do the horse ranch for this as well. Oh, there's actually a saloon bar. All right. Well, we're definitely going to do the dark one, I believe. I do like that one. What else do we have? Where's that big guy that goes behind there? Is that storage? Decoration? I'm unsure. Yeah, we definitely got to get these sort of decorations in too. I'm not sure where they're going to be yet. Could probably have some upstairs. Definitely could have maybe one there. Oh, this guy. I keep getting distracted. I was looking for that one thing. But I want to actually size him up and put him right here. I think it's kind of creepy, but also very cool. This one. This is the one that I want. I want to put it there. Have to do a little rearranging of the windows maybe to make it work. Although, I don't know. It doesn't look terrible. I mean, it wasn't maybe made for that spot, but I think it's okay. And I think we are safe to put this here. Let's grab out a couple of bar stools. We'll do the black ones. We finally actually get black for something. Black and whites theme. What else do we have for decorations for the walls? We do have these guys. Is that all we have for wall decorations? All right, what kind of colors we have? That could be kind of fun. That's kind of like bar-based though. They've got some pretty cool signage. I do like this. I'm gonna put one here. Can't intercept other objects. But insufficient wall height. What? Fine, going back. This one I really like. I know it's not black and white, but I was hoping to put it here, but apparently you can't. Can I not? Not at all. Okay. No. I guess it's maybe the dance floor for that one that's not working. I'm just running into a lot of things I can't do right now, and I don't want to move objects on in case, you know, you guys don't want to play with that. You shouldn't have to. Or if you can't, maybe we'll do a little bit of wine on either side, a little bit of nectar. Get it displayed nicely. Pottery bowl with sacred medicines. Oh, we should probably get one of these guys. Oh, it goes on the side there. That's kind of cool. Should we get some cleaning supplies? Like maybe one of these areas has cleaning supplies in it. I don't know why it takes up like 4 things. It's kind of weird that way. Actually, I want this flooring. All right, let's get our bathrooms put together. We'll do nicer ones, I think, because this isn't like a house, so you can put in basically anything you want. We'll do sinks at the doors and toilets on the non-door sides. And do we have space for a mirror? Do we feel like we need mirrors? Actually, maybe we'll put the mirror here. Do we have anything long that comes with this? Or with the, yeah, base game. Put the mirrors here. Actually, that is one of the things we could do. Like along this wide wall. This is very small mirror. This is not what I was looking at. Something like this. A really large large stuff going on here. Nope. I'll have to come back to that. So this one can be cleaning maybe, and then we'll get a nice couch over on this side. We do have a little bit of space, so we could either do a couch and maybe some tables, or we just do one table and then have 2 chairs on either side. Should we go very industrial here? And what do we have for nice little chairs? Let's do base game and this pack. I'm not sure. I think that's base game. I'll have to go back and check it in a moment. I was thinking something like these chairs, but looking at it in context, it might be better to try something that's still from the ranch pack, so it looks a little cozier, and just choosing the color that's a little like on the darker side. Something like that might be a little better. I'm trying very hard not to use the alt to like place things off center. That'd be kind of fun, but I want more of a decoration than anything else. Let's get like a little candle light there. And we'll get a rug. This is not much for a black and white rug, but I think it could be useful for us to just get a little pop of color in. It also kind of goes with the pillows on the chairs. So that's nice. So we have our little seating area. Maybe we put in some trash bins. I'm thinking we'll have the ladder in this corner here. We can come up and have the whole space there. And now I want to find an image to put here. Something like this would have been exactly ideal, but it's a little bit too large. And I don't know if I size it down. It's also a little bit more color than I was thinking. We'll come back to that. I mean, it's only 5 simoleons. It's a big mural. I don't want to move anything else. We could put a couple of things here. I'm not really thrilled by any of these. 3 different colors. But that means that we could go to our surfaces and maybe find a table that's at like bar height, potentially. I don't know if we have any of that in base game without custom content. I just want a single table. That's what I'm going for. We could just go with this oldie but goodie here. Find ourselves some dining chairs that fit in simply. I think that's actually might be a little bit too much for this area here. And we can just set this out maybe here, and we'll get one on this other side. So that way we sort of have space filled in here. We have our bar. We do need a stereo. Is there one that came with this pack that we're supposed to use? There is this one, but can you actually dance to that? Oh, here it is. The venue speaker. That's what we're going for. We can maybe put it on this wall up here. So that way people have the area that they need to dance. We do need another dining table and a chair. So the question is whether or not we want to take it upstairs and put a couple here or keep it all down here. We may just want to have them down here for now. Maybe we make this a 3-person. And we'll put it on just a little bit of an angle. And then upstairs, we could do another set of seating. So maybe we'll want to grab the same thing. And we can put 2 there. Or we could even slide it over. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter. We can grab the whole, we'll grab the whole setup here. Right now, we've hit all of our requirements. So we don't actually need anything else. But I want to drop into the Horse Ranch pack and see if we have anything else that is worthwhile that we want to put in. We could put in this chair. Maybe we have a few over here on this end to look forward, which could be kind of nice. We do have this stool here. Maybe we just add one of these in. Oh, the outdoor seating. We should have a couple of things for that. We should throw maybe one of these guys in and one of these guys. I don't know if I want to throw the fire pit in or not. I mean, at this point, my Sims will perpetually start fires with it. So I don't know if that's a good idea. Like, they just never stop with those fires. Let's put a little cubby down in that area. Ooh, definitely should get these tool racks. Can I fit one in here? Put one here. And this one could maybe go out here with all the horse stuff. We should get barrel in somewhere. Maybe over in this corner. Too bad I can't like have it on an angle there. That would have been really awesome. Maybe we get one of these guys in. Maybe somebody can come up here and play piano if they want. I don't know. Hopefully they can get around it there. I'm also going to put in a community board. I think they're useful to have on whatever lot you're on. And sometimes it's really hard to find them. So I'd like to just have one. We'll put out a sign. I guess they're all wine. They all do have drinks on the logo, which I guess is fine. I mean, it is technically a nightclub, so there is a bar here. I feel like the point is more for dancing, but whatever. Oh, you can put a little barrel on top of the piano, which is funny. This is a separate barrel from the one we saw earlier. You should definitely get one of these in. This guy might be kind of fun to put in over here on the side, just as like a little detail. A little hay swapped in here. And I'm not doing anything with cheats, so everything that's being placed is being placed well. Oh, here's a big poster. I'd like to get some color up in this area, so this works well. Oh, you can't intercept objects? I just want it to be like right there. Let's put one over here. What about for the quilts? That's a square. If we put a dollhouse in, can kids actually get to it? Or is that like too high up? I don't know. Let's give these guys a little, I mean, I know they have a candle, but let's give them a little light. How are we doing for light outside? Where do we want to put that? We could put some sneaky lights there and there. We'll put them just inside of this paddock area. We'll put them at each of the front doors right beside them. One out. One out's fine. And then definitely over here so they can see what's going on. I know this area is very basic. You can put in whatever you want. And I'm okay with that. Maybe we put a little hay down here for some fun. Oh, I like this picture above that much more than the light. Can I put the light over here? Will that get in the way of the Sims trying to climb up the ladder? The point is that hopefully they would help them to see. But I don't know if that's actually a thing that can happen. Do we want to have this barrel anywhere? This kind of looks like it could be fun, just like here. Very casual. We do have these we could put in. Just some miscellaneous objects that are going in now. So we're going very modern. I know we're still trying to keep inside this pack for the most part, so not everything is super modern as you might see in a farmhouse or something. But that's okay. Dead mesquite tree. Does this come in other colors? No. None of these come in colors, but that's okay. We should definitely put something around. Maybe put this one in the back. Do you clip into anything? Neither one of you clips into anything, which is excellent. And now I want to do... Oh, we have a horse topiary trophy. Yeah, some tall grass. Some tall grass that's dry. Oh, canyon wildflowers. So to do all this stuff, I would have to have cheats on. But I would like to do at least a little bit of some grasses here. I want us to just kind of have a little bit of green would be really nice. We're mostly a dirt area, so some of the green that's going to be in here is just kind of like hopeful green that somebody had planted at one point in time, and most of it is like worn down or worn away. We'll add a little bit of textured dirt here, so maybe like horses coming and going. And just keep it simple. I mean, that's really what I was hoping for, is this nice little area here. Cool nightclub in this new town. But this is the first of our buildings for this new building, Chestnut Ridge. So let me know if you guys like it, if you are okay with kind of making everything a little bit more modern, and we'll have to play with it in the Let's Plays and see how it actually works. So thank you for joining me for a build video. It's nice and simple. I will put it up on the gallery for everybody, and come on back to see it in future videos. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye! Oh no, I forgot to paint the ceilings. Wait, come back. All right, hold on. One last thing, because we have to paint the ceilings. Let's go in here. Do we like the dark ceiling? I think we should do this one. We can still maybe keep it dark. All right, let's see. We go back in here. Now, how does it look? Much better with the dark ceiling, but yeah. So this is our brand new area here. So thank you for joining me yet again, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.